Okay, here we go. We're going to do a breathing technique. I've got a friend who needs this right now. So whatever hand is your dominant hand, I'm right-handed, so that would be this hand. I'm going to use that pointer finger. My other hand, I'm going to hold it up and open just like this. So copy me, do the exact same thing for this breathing technique, all right? You're going to take your finger, you're just going to barely touch, just barely touch the skin, almost a tickly finger as you're coming up and along and as you trace your finger, okay? But as you're tracing your fingers, what you're going to do is you're coming up. When you're going up, you're breathing in through your nose. Hold at the top, and then you're breathing out as you go down through your mouth. We do this nice and slowly, all right? So let's go. Just a tickly feeling. Hold and release through the mouth. And again. Hold and release. And again. Hold and release. You can hold for longer. You can go slower. And again. Very good. So I'm Amy May, confidence coach for entrepreneurs, and this is one of the techniques that I use for myself, but I also use it with a number of my clients. I have used it with the kids. I have used it with strangers that I've met that have been crying and very upset or super stressed out, and just brought that in for people to be able to use. Don't remember where I learned it from. Really wish that I did, so I could throw out kudos to whoever it is that had taught me this. It was something online that I had seen it and learned it that way. But this is definitely a technique. What's really amazing about it is that you can do this anywhere and everywhere. You can have your hands down in your lap and just kind of get yourself thinking about it and not be extreme with being, it just be kind of mild and nobody's going to know, just keep it cool, keep it calm. Your hands are with you everywhere you go. And so this is a reminder to be able to bring yourself back into the presence. And this is one of the things, like I said, I've used it myself. But I'm jumping on here today, filming this and sending it out because I do have a dear friend who was in need of remembering how to do this. And I wanted to make sure that I could be there for her and help out. And I realized I could be there to help out a lot of people if I just go ahead and put this together and throw it out on TikTok. She's already got the first cut of this, so she's got hers, starting to get herself settled down. But for you, this is something, save this, bookmark it, hold on to it, share it with your friends, share it with other people, because this is a technique that I really feel is an amazing tool to have into your self-care resource toolbox. It's really, really important that we remember that there are things that we can do to help when we're feeling extremely overwhelmed, or if we're feeling super anxious, or if we're scared, or even if we're hurting. So doing these things, by doing them breathing, and the special reason for the hand, in my belief, now mind you, I am not a doctor, I don't even play one on TikTok, y'all, okay? But there is a reason why we do the things that we do with this, and I'm going to share that. So my belief that the reason why we're touching and gently doing our finger as we go along here is it helps us to come into the presence, to really focus what we're doing. And it's also helping us because there's like that pattern interrupt, because you've got the nerves going through here with like a tickly kind of feeling at the same time that your body's feeling fight or flight and you're all tensed up. And so it's throwing different things, which is going to help you as those different things are firing around. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give you the technical term. I don't know. But when those things happen, it seems to help bring us down into the presence. All of a sudden, we're here and we feel calmer. Sometimes you might even feel this tingly feeling as if you're being comforted. And for me, I think that the reason why all of this works so well when it's all tied in together is because in that moment, when you're focused on everything that's happening here, you're able to let go a little bit of whatever it is that's freaking you out, stressing you out. And when we're able to let go of that, that's when we're able to trust ourselves and trust, for me, it's Jesus, for you, higher power, whatever that may be. But it helps to bring us in and to give that trust back over. And it helps us to gain control and to be present in the moment. So I really hope that this technique is something that's helped you out. Again, like it, comment, let me know. First of all, did you use it? Did it help? Is this the first time you've seen it? Have you seen this somewhere else? Is there something else that you do that helps you to come back into the moment, back into the present? And then also share it, bookmark it, save it so you've got it, because y'all, this is the thing. And this is one of the things that I really, really recommend, and I talk to my clients about doing, is making sure that you're practicing doing this in the moments that you don't need it. And why is that? Well, that's because when we're in a total freak out mode, it's only the things that we have practiced and we have gotten comfortable with doing that we're going to do. You're not going to think, oh yeah, I remember, I'm going to look up Miss Amy May and find out how to do that breathing technique thing when you're in a moment of absolute panic. I mean, hey, if you do, kudos, leave me a comment, tell me that you did that. But odds are the best thing for you to do is to practice this. Start making this part of your routine that you're doing to practice, to bring yourself into the present, to bring yourself down, to calm yourself down, to work on your breathing. See what seems to work best for you doing it. Find out what's helping you the most. And then you're going to be able to have that tool in your toolbox when you need it. Because y'all, life happens. And I don't know about you, but there's definitely plenty of times that I get into a situation where I need to get it back under control and get into the presence. And so when I do that, I pop out that hand and I work on my technique. I'm Amy May, and I'm glad you got present with me working on your breathing technique. I really hope it helped. Have a great day.